In this video, you're going to learn how to make enough money to retire. In this video, you're going to learn about a business called Overages that people are using to be able to retire. Because let's face it, with inflation, the increased cost of living, it's hard to save enough money to retire, and it could be a little bit scary retiring. So I'm also going to tell you in this business, it's also something you do on a very part-time basis during retirement, so you don't even have to touch your retirement savings to meet your living expenses, even with a little part-time business. So you're gonna love it, so make sure that you're paying attention and maybe even taking some notes, because you're absolutely gonna love this. And be sure to stay on until the end, because at the end I'm gonna give you access to an additional resource so you can learn more and head down your pathway to getting started and getting to that retirement with the money that you need, because we all need money to have a great retirement. So the business I'm talking about is called Overages. Really interesting little business, not many people know about, but super terrific and profitable. It's a business that's related to foreclosures, and here's the way it works. When someone loses their house to a foreclosure auction, either because they didn't pay their mortgage or they didn't pay their real estate taxes, that property would be sold at a public auction to the highest bidder. If it's a house, it's going to go for far more than the taxes, certainly for a tax sale. And when it goes for far more than the taxes, the money that's collected over and above the tax bill, well, that money can be claimed by the former owner. But here's the thing. The former owner has to know there's money there and formally apply for it. Otherwise, they're not going to get the money. And most former owners have absolutely no idea there could be any money, it's possible any money. They have no idea. So they don't claim the money. Matter of fact, according to the state of Maryland, 7 out of 10 times they don't claim the money. And that money just forfeits to the state, and the state of Maryland keeps it. It's like that all across the country. People just have no idea this exists. And it's not like the government's going to go track them down and tell them about it. You know, the government will give the money if they apply, no problem. But they're passive about it. They're not chasing someone around, knocking on the door saying, here, I have a check for you. Never going to happen, because the government's not that active. And secondly, the government has an incentive not to say anything, because if they don't say anything, they get to keep the money 7 out of 10 times. So of course it's not usually claimed. So what you do in this business is you're going to be that connector, connecting people with that money and getting a percentage for doing that. So here's how you do it. First, you're going to get the lists of monies that are being held. Second, you're going to get the contact information for the people that are owed the money or they're eligible to claim it. Third, you're going to reach out to them either by phone or by mail or across the internet and say, hey, there's a refund that you're eligible to qualify for. Would you like us to apply for it and help you get that money? And then if they say yes, you get them signed up, you submit the claim, and you get the money. Really very simple business. So let me pull up a list so you can see what I'm talking about. So look at this list. There are tens of thousands of dollars, in some cases hundreds of thousands of dollars, just sitting there waiting to be claimed. And by the way, when someone claims the money, they pull it off the list. So look at this list. Look at those claims for many months ago, many years ago, all just sitting there because people aren't claiming it. And that's the money that we're talking about. It's hundreds of millions of dollars sitting out there right this minute waiting to be claimed, that unless you or I reach out to them, they're never going to get that money. So back to how this relates to your retirement. So we charge 30 to 40% of the money that we help recover. For a larger claim, we'll charge more like the 30%. For a smaller claim, 40%. So we charge in that range, and you can charge what you want. It's a free country. But just imagine for a moment, looking at that list, and whatever percentage you're thinking of charging, think of how much money is in there. That is enough money to supercharge your retirement account. That is enough money to have this as a little side business that lets you retire like right away as soon as you get this business going. It really can let you do that. It's a really powerful business, and it's a great business, and you can get to that retirement that you want to get to, and you should. You should get to it while you're young, while you're healthy, while you can do all the things, while you can spend time with your kids, while you're healthy to spend time with your grandkids. Do it early and do it now. So business is not hard to start. Doesn't take a lot of money. For about $2,000, you can get it started between the education that you need and some simple tools. As far as equipment, you don't need much. You need a telephone to talk to people. I'm sure you have that. You need internet service to get the lists. Again, I'm sure you have that. You do need a laptop or some kind of a computer. One for $500 from Costco will do perfectly fine. But with those things and the education that I can give you, you can have this business and be doing a business that's meaningful. You're helping people, you'll be proud of it, but also you'll be making the money to get out of the corporate rat race if that's what you want, or just dump a lot of savings into your retirement savings and get to that retirement. It's really a great business. Not a lot of money to start, simple. You can do it from home. You don't need an office or anything like that because you're talking to people on the phone, doing stuff by mail. Really terrific business for that. And I love it, and I think you will too. So the next step, assuming you're interested in this, which if you're here for this long in the video, you are interested. So let's just go to the next step. If you see a link above my shoulder to the intro to the Overages business video, click on that. If you don't see the link, it just means your browser doesn't support it. Just look below this video, and there you're going to see a link to the intro to the Overages business video. In that video, I'll walk you through a little more in depth the steps of the business, what it takes to be successful in it, how you can actually get involved with this. And this could be exactly what you're looking for so that you can retire, so that you can put that money and you don't have to worry about the money. Retire as soon as you can so that you can enjoy your life and still participate in life and business in a meaningful way through the Overages business. So this is attorney Bob Diamond. I'm so excited to show you this business. Click on the link up there or down there. I'll see you in the intro to the Overages business video.